bench coaching situation, so we'll call that as we see it as we go along. Some Hussey out there is going to be.
I'm sure they have somebody.
There's some Hussies out there, so we'll call her out.
Right. All right, but he can draw dressed up for nothing. Outer Spacey going to be jamming for the Purple Rain.
And getting us started here tonight, Never Shake a Baby. Good advice, great jammer. Getting that one out of the way early. And Never Shake a Baby busts right through immediately. Your lead jammer, Never Shake a Baby!
There was an early shift there by the Purple Rain blockers moving to the right, and that gave Never Shake a Baby a big hole that she could come in. Shanita Spankin trying to reverse back the jammer, but she didn't need to. Never Shake a Baby, 5 points at a Grand Slam.
First penalty of the night going to Hachimali, but bang. 2 points picked up there on the end by Never Shake a Baby for a total of 7.
And 3 points there for Outer Spacey.
So Black and Bluegrass has 7-3 lead after one jam. Kind of rhythm though.
Reckless Ratchet.
And Pedal to the Metal. Lots of pushing and shoving. And Pedal to the Metal, taking to the inside. Has to lose some ground.
And lead jammer there for Reckless Ratchet of the Purple Rain. Oh, beautiful move to the outside there. Start number 1. Picks up 4 points for that pass.
A screeching. Somebody hitting the brakes. And
we're going to call a timeout. Making sure the clocks are set together. Becca recognized, taking the jammer star for the Black and Bluegrass Roller Girls.
That's right. And Tara Holinya for Jimson. I'd like to welcome back Becca recognized.
Purple Rain.
Becca recognizes back for the first time in a while as well. So welcome back, Becca. Both jammers have a little bit of trouble getting through the block, but it looks like Becca recognized the first to go out. Your lead jammer, Becca recognized! You can't fade her. Just look.
Sarah Volineux trying to work through and get on her initial pass. And she is going to be recycled back to turn number 1, but the jam was called.
3 points picked up by Becca recognized there. 3 unanswered points, if I may be so bold.
You may be. Keeping them to 0.
7-10 Black and Bluegrass in the lead.
Big Red Redemption taking the jammer star for the Purple Rain.
And Never Shake a Baby for the Blackouts. Big Red Bloodshed is in her second bout tonight. Will fatigue be an issue?
And Never Shake a Baby for the second time in a row. The lead jammer before she gets out of turn 1.
They really are opening it right up for her.
When you think explosive jammer, Never Shake a Baby is absolutely the one that comes to mind.
Definitely.
Blue chipper jammer for sure.
Yes.
Oh, she gets through and calls it off.
4 points. Gem City picking up 1.
Holds Gem City to 1 point. Excellent job there. Excellent track awareness to know to call it off.
These Blackouts are holding on to their lead. 14-8.
Outer Spacey.
And Pedal to the Metal.
Wasn't me.
No?
Nope.
Who
Wasn't me.
was it? HR song from the 90s.
Batter Spacey having some problems off the high heavy Chevy there.
And pedal to the metal is your lead jammer.
Great combination there of good jammer work and good defense by Black and Bluegrass.
This one is definitely Black and Bluegrass's game so far.
That was Spacey through on her initial pass.
And it looks like is that thumb out or is it just 4 points? It is 4 points.
That's about heavy Chevy keeping it on the front, but that calls off the jam. 0 points in the last pass for both teams.
That's right. So Metal held her to 0 points, picked up 4, so that was a 4-0 jam. Becca recognized returning to the line for the Blackouts.
And a reckless ratchet there for the Purple Rain.
As we anxiously await this whistle.
With bated breath.
My breath is so my breath is so bated. I don't know about my breath. Here they go.
Lead jammer, reckless ratchet for Purple Rain.
Becca has one defender to get past.
Roxy on your ass heading to the penalty box for Gym City.
Reckless Ratchet picking up 4 points. A hole made for her by her blockers. What they're there for. It was an excellent job on the behalf of the blockers for Gym City there. Never take a baby.
Terra hole in you for Purple Rain.
And your lead jammer, Terra Holinew.
Never Shake a Baby really ran into some blocking problems there at the front line. She was not able to get through. The Terra Holinew, like I said, the lead jammer for Purple Rain.
Great. Never Shake a Baby taking that turn on 1 foot with amazing skate work. 4 points for both teams.
Athleticism, she has it in spades.
He really does.
And there again, that 1 foot around on the inside picks up 4 points.
And we're going to have a power jam. Terra Holinew getting sent to the penalty box for a track cut.
And right here, this is where Never Shake a Baby shines. Picks up 5 points there.
If you don't know what a track cut is, that is what they go out of bounds and they come back in front of somebody that they were not in front of before.
Right. If you go out, you have to come back in behind the skater that knocked you out of bounds, or else you're sitting in the penalty box for 30 seconds.
Never Shake a Baby picking up a grand slam on that last round. Really taking advantage. If you're going to be on a power jam, Never Shake a Baby is not the jammer you want on the other team.
I was absolutely just thinking that. It's like in basketball, you don't want to foul the guy that shoots 70% from the foul line.
Right, you want to foul Shaq.
Right, you want to foul Shaq, who still's never made a foul shot in his life.
Right.
I mean, he lives in an 11,000 square foot house, so I think he's doing okay, but still.
And tit for tat, Never Shake a Baby gets track cut.
She's going to take her turn to the penalty box.
And the power jam had just ended too, so we're going to, not quite a flip-flop, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, as close as you can get.
Terra Holinew picking up a grand slam for her trouble. This is very fortunate for Gym City to have a power jam at this point because they have a little bit of catching up to do. It's still a very close match, 30.
But if they can keep Never Shake a Baby off the track, that's going to give them the opportunity to get through and pick up some points.
That is very true. So we're going to start this out with a power jam.
Big red bloodshed on the line.
As I said, power jam, Never Shake a Baby in the penalty box. It looks like it's 36-21. Black and Bluegrass still in control, but it's not in their favor right this minute.
Inneth the sin Benneth.
Janita Schmankin, big hit. Knocking big red bloodshed to the outside.
And Big Red Bloodshed recovers nicely, picks up a lead jammer. Never Shake a Baby has entered off kicking up her penalty. And she has made her initial pass.
Made quick work of the pack, really.
Absolutely she did.
She knew she was coming from a disadvantage, so she really had to get in there. And it's called off. Gem City picking up 3 points there. Never Shake a Baby didn't get any, but again, she started at a disadvantage, so it's not totally surprising.
But recovered nicely. Did what she could when she got back in.
Yes, she did.
Outer Spacey now. Taking the Jammer Star for the Purple Rain.
And pedal to the metal for the Blackouts. Saw a nice piece on WCPO.com about pedal to the metal yesterday.
I got to see that piece. That was very well done.
Yeah, it was really, really neat. And it gave me something to do for 5 minutes at work.
Because who wants to work at work?
That's right. No pass, no penalty. Pedal to the metal first out, but if she is not your lead jammer, but she can score, and score she will.
And she was knocked to the inside, and she has to go back around. And makes it through. Picks up 4 points for her trouble.
That's right. Lead jammer does go to Outer Spacey, who has already made it back around. And calls it off.
Calls off the jam there. Right before Crispy can get back in, or Petal can get back in and pick up some points.
It's a 4-3 jam there, with Petal having the 1 point advantage.
Yeah. Pretty even, but still, when you can score more than the other person, that's the key there.
That is true. Reckless Rocket for the Gem City Roller Girl.
And Becca recognized for Gem City, or for Blackouts. I'm so used to saying Gem City.
Yes.
You took it
I know, I was changing it up there. I was trying to keep you on your
full pay.
You and your bow tie need to stay on your toes.
I really do.
There they go. Both girls running into walls. Becca recognized having trouble with 3 blockers.
I really feel like that was a rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season.
It really
kind of thing.
was. Reckless Rocket is your lead jammer for Gem City.
She was spanking, having everyone stop around turn 4, slowing it up because they want to form a wall and try and keep her back. Really great defensive moves there by Black and Bluegrass, knocking her to the inside. Reckless Rocket has to recycle herself and come back around. That's the jam.
3-1.
3-1 in favor of Purple Rain.
That's right. Picking up a little bit of ground. We're still in a 45-30 Black and Bluegrass lead. 15 points separate these teams, which is, in Derby, super close.
Absolutely very close game. Terra Hole and you jamming for Purple Rain.
Oh, it's curvy, dangerous curvy.
Oh, right here in the thigh. Yeah, that's a bruise, man. Yeah, it's a bruise and a half.
Never Shake a Baby for Black and Bluegrass. And she makes it through. Your lead jammer, Never Shake a Baby!
Never Shake a Baby pulls through, picks up 2 points for her effort there. She was coming in hot off that turn and just went right out of bounds and wisely called it off.
That's how smart a jammer she is, because she knew she was going down and she called it.
Absolutely.
And kept Gem City no points, picking up 2 herself, so 17-point lead down.
I mean, if there's anyone that I know that could write a textbook on jamming, it would be Never Shake a Baby.
Another good jammer out there right now, Pedal to the Metal. Veteran of this team.
Taking on Big Red Bloodshed for the Purple Rain.
Big Red Bloodshed making a header. But she's been out there a long time between 2 matches. And Pedal to the Metal, getting sent to the penalty box. We're going to be on the power jam. Did not see what she did, but no matter what it was bad. Bad, bad, bad.
Big Red Bloodshed doing some reverse work. Hops back in, avoids the track guide, which is also important.
She is.
Silver Rose keeping her back along, but she needs smacking. Oh, and a nice offensive hit there. Rocks you on your ass with the assist.
And lead jammer And calling it right off. Gem City. Big red bloodshed.
And for that hit, I think Rox may have, her elbow may have came out because she's going to the penalty box. She's going to sit. That's going to put 2 blockers in the box for the Purple Rain.
And 1 blocker in there of the pin on Pussycat for Blackouts. And the Power Jam is over. Actually, the Power Jam's been over for a bunch of jams, hasn't it? I don't know why I said that.
It's okay.
But they recognize it out there for the Black and Bluegrass.
And Lisa Rose for the Purple Rain making her jamming debut tonight.
And Becca recognized gets a track cut. He is going to go sit in the penalty box himself.
My God, lots of whistles blowing. I can't even keep up.
Heavy Chevy also going to sit out the penalty box. And your lead jammer is Lisa Rose.
Lisa Rose. Lisa Rose fighting off Beethoven. She gets her and picks up a grand slam for Lisa Rose.
This is definitely what Gem City needed. I don't know what PRG needed.
Oh, an excellent stop job there from Lisa Rose.
Nice move.
That was
Grand
pretty.
slam for trouble for Lisa Rose.
That was a pretty move right there.
And a timeout being called by Black and Bluegrass after that. Cannot blame them. It looks like the score is 47-40. The Blackout's still in control.
Oh, it's
but that
close.
lead is getting eaten into.
It absolutely is.
Hey everybody, I would like to take this time real quick to bring your attention to a podcast I do with your very own Black and Bluegrass Roller Girls announcer, Scotty Mouth. Along with myself, Josh Bodecker, and our compatriot, Josh Flowers, every week we have chats about everything entertainment, local events, and more. Hey, and every once in a while we even interview your favorite roller girl. So stop on by and give us a listen. You can find us at autfn.wordpress.com. You can also find us on iTunes, Facebook, and YouTube. Just search our name and you can find us. If you happen to live in the Northern Kentucky area, you can watch us on cable on Time Warner Channel 22 and Cincinnati Bell Channel 822. Well, let's get back to more roller derby action.
And we're still on the Power Jam. It's a reckless ratchet out there for Gem City. And it will be Becca recognized once the Power Jam is over, but that has not happened. I cannot say that. I cannot express enough that we are on a Power Jam.
Are we on a power jam?
Power Jam.
Okay.
Power Jam.
I appreciate you pointing that out.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Doing my part. And your lead jammer.
Reckless ratchet.
That's right.
The Purple Rain. And Heavy Chevy there, putting a nice little shoulder block into her, knocking her out of bounds, forcing her to come back around.
Right. I want to point out that the Power Jam is over. Becca recognized having a little trouble with Gem City's blockers.
And Reckless ratchet there, 5 points in the grand slam.
That's right. The natural grand slam there because she passed Becca recognized. Becca's still getting her bearings after being in the penalty box, I think.
Reckless ratchet getting a little bit more Heavy Chevy than she can handle. She does call it off.
Double middle side. 4 points. 2 points each, I mean. That's what I meant. 4 points each. On that part of it. That's right. It's the Purple Rain and blood.
Well, when doves cry, that's what happens.
Right.
Took my perfectly good Slayer reference and you turned it into a Prince reference.
That's what I do.
How dare you, sir?
Outer Spacey.
And Neva Shaka Baby forcing her way through. Your lead jammer is Neva Shaka Baby! She makes it look easy. That one didn't look exactly easy. She had to power through, but she still did it really fast.
She got through quickly on that one, just like she always does. Doesn't mess around. She needs to spank it a Melcat. Really put into outer space now, trying to keep her from going forward and scoring any points. She needed to spank it, force her to the inside, but I don't think she went out of bounds.
And 4 points picked up by Neva Shaka Baby.
Outer Spacey on her initial pass.
And Neva Shaka Baby calls it off before Outer Space can get 8 points.
Before Outer Spacey could enter, that's right, 20 points. Great pack awareness there.
Smart move.
Because you have to know where, not only where your blockers are, but where the jammer is.
That's right.
Call it off just in time, or else they're going to be picking up some points.
It's excellent track presence.
No doubt about it. Big Red Bloodshed now jamming for the Purple Rain.
And that would be pedal to the metal for the Blackouts.
And there's the whistle.
And a track cut on pedal to the metal. He's going to go spin it out. Your lead jammer, Big Red Bloodshed. Another power jam. Now penalties are a total huge factor because there have been a lot of power jams. We saw that in the last match too. But
Yeah, we did see that
wow.
last bout too, and unfortunately, those symptoms have kind of bled over into this game for Black and Bluegrass a little bit.
The Blackouts are still in the lead, but they can see that lead erode if they keep heading to the penalty box.
Yeah.
The sit bin.
If your jammers are sitting down for that 30 seconds, it's putting you at a big disadvantage.
And a grand slam picked up by Big Red Bloodshed.
And pedal to metal back into it, and she's going to have to reverse and come back around, and she's knocked out of bounds. Big Red Bloodshed calls it off. See if Pedal's able to score any points. 5 points there for Big Red Bloodshed. And nope, was able to call it off before she scored any points. So again, really good track awareness.
True. Being in the penalty box doesn't it definitely puts you at a disadvantage when you're trying to score later in the jam.
Yeah, not a doubt, because you've just lost all of your momentum, you've lost all of your speed, you've got to basically start over.
And we have
Lisa
Pin Up
Rose.
Pussycat.
Lisa Rose jamming for Purple Rain.
I believe this is Pin Up Pussycat's first jam as a jammer. And your lead jammer, Lisa Rose.
Oh, what was I going to say?
Lisa Rose trying to jump the apex, but ends up out of bounds. Has to call it off.
And smart move as she crawls back out of bounds so she doesn't get the track cut.
4 points picked up there by Gem City. That is bringing us up. Gem City has taken the lead.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, as we were saying, the penalties are going to be what are telling the tale. With 61-53, with Gem City now in the lead. Lead change probably happened the last jam, not this one.
Yep.
But there you have it.
Reckless Ratchet, champion for the Purple Rain.
Never Shake a Baby for the Blackouts. Never Shake a Baby had a little trouble getting through. She makes it through. Your lead jammer is Never Shake a Baby. Just when I think she's going to get stuck, she doesn't. She gets me unstuck.
Never Shake a Baby takes a good block there, but she's able to get back up quickly.
Runs right through and calls it off. 4 points. Never Shake a Baby. So that is going to bring up to 57. Still 61 for Gem City. 4 points separate. That's like one trip through the pack.
It really is. I mean, in no time that lead can flop around.
Yeah, this is a close one. We're almost, I mean, we're at 8, we're just under 9 minutes, what I'm trying to say, in this first half. It's a close one.
It absolutely is.
This is exciting derby. This is what you paid your money for, folks.
And Becker recognized out there taking on Outer Spacey. Outer Spacey just dodges a bullet there of a block from Hot Tamale, and she picks up the lead jammer for Outer Spacey.
Yeah, she made it through so fast.
So fast. Like a cat. A puma.
Goes through for 2 points and calls it off. So now it's a 6-point game. It looked to me like Becker was a little farther out. She probably should have tried to get a couple more points there, but I'm not in the game.
But
so.
you don't want to get greedy.
Exactly. I'm not going to falter for it. It's just whatever.
It's really easy to be an armchair player. Just
It really
sitting
is.
here, and, you know.
It'll be so nice to be in an armchair.
An armchair would be nice.
Yes.
We should get Lazy Boy as a sponsor.
We'd be the comfiest and probably worst announcers ever.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we're already the worst, but at least
Oh,
we're
I don't know
comfy.
about that. I get around.
This is true.
All right, so
Sometimes you go, what did they say?
yes. And there's a short timeout there. We have pedal to the metal and Big Red Bloodshed. I'm waiting out the last 5 seconds. And there they go. Pedal to the metal. Trying to make it through. First open hole for your lead jammer. Pedal to the metal!
Pedal to the metal, very fast and quick jammer.
Definitely is.
Really agile on her skate. She's able to move in and out.
As I said earlier, she's a veteran of this team, so she knows her way around the track. She makes it through for a grand slam! Pedal to the metal!
Big points.
And it is a 1-point game, according to the scoreboard over my shoulder.
A nice turnaround twist out there by Pedal to the Metal.
Second grand slam for Pedal to the Metal. We have a lead change.
She avoided a big hit there, able to get through and pick up that grand slam.
And she takes it around.
Man, she took on willy-nilly there face to face and was able to come out on top. That was impressive.
That was her third grand slam. 15 points on this jam for Pedal to the Metal so far. And she's not done.
Pedal to the Metal really showing no fear out there.
Not at all. She is. And it looks like another grand slam for Pedal to the Metal. 20 points.
All right.
20 points on this jam. Pedal to the Metal, as I said, lead change. 77-63. Black and Bluegrass have retaken the lead with 6.5 minutes left in this half.
It's the kind of jam that makes you love roller derby.
It really is. And now we have Never Shake a Baby taking position behind the jammer line.
And she's going to take on Lisa Rose of the Purple Rain.
Because even though you have a great jam, things don't stop. You got to start the next one.
No time to lament. And willy-nilly heading to the penalty box for a low block.
And your lead jammers, Never Shake a Baby! Lisa Rose making it through the pack after having some trouble with pretty much everybody.
And never calls it off. She's done all she wants to do.
Picks up 2 points for her trouble.
2 unanswered points on the last round.
That's right, making it 79-63. And I hear a timeout. That's going to be a Gem City timeout, as I saw the coach give the signal. Gem City timeout. Start this next jam, we have Never Shake a Baby.
Taking on Reckless Ratchet.
Never Shake a Baby is leaving through the pack. Reckless Rocket taking a different approach where she should try to power through.
Yeah, she got right through Crochetti and Silver Rose there, splitting them.
Lead jammer, Reckless Rocket. Ratchet. Not Rocket. Should be a Rocket, she was so fast.
She was fast.
Ratchet. 4 points picked up by Reckless Ratchet. Looked like the pep talk worked. Looks like 4 points picked up by Never Shake a Baby as well. So we are even Stevens, but we're not done yet.
Actually, we are, because that calls off the jam.
3 points.
And a 0.
So Gem City won that 8-4. So a little bit of a chip at the lead there, but it's 83-70 with Black and Bluegrass still in control. Never Shake your second recognized coming back to the line for the Blackouts.
Yep, and she's going to face Outer Spacey for the Purple Rain.
There they go. Becca recognized knocked hard to the ground right off the bat.
Outer Spacey knocked to the inside. She's doing a good job of keeping her back.
And your lead jammer, she made it through. Back to recognize!
saw my light flash from my eyes right there.
Quit's jumping behind the table here.
Oh my God.
She is spanking, trying to make a hole, and almost knocked everybody into our table, which is fine.
This big boy can move if he needs to.
I can see that.
My God.
You.
Woo! My heart's a beating.
So how many of your regrets did you see?
Whose idea was it for us to sit here? Jeez.
I don't know. I like being this close to the action, but coming to the medal for Black and Bluegrass. Down to about 3 minutes.
And 34 is
Demented Damsel for Gem City. Might be her first time.
That is her first jam for the night.
She does well for her first trip. She's your lead jammer, Demented Damsel!
Willy-nilly heading to the box for the Purple Rain.
Edel getting pushed back to the back. Doesn't want to get another track cut.
Crispy Finger Crochetti doing a job of holding things up front, trying to pull some offense for their jammer. Pedal to metal working really hard, trying to get through.
Crispy Cream knocking out Demented Damsel.
And Crispy Cream's going to go to the box for a high block.
That could have been out of play just as easily, probably. She was
It
way ahead of
absolutely
the pack.
could have, yeah.
And Demented Damsel making it through.
Just spin the wheel and penalty, call it whatever you want. It was something.
Yeah, Demented Damsel picking up a grand slam there before calling it off. Gem City getting 5 points there. And we are at a 6-point game.
Ooh, it's close.
Blackouts 86, Gem City 80. Such a close one the entire time. Nail biter. If I had nails.
Both of these teams in this first half have been really well matched up.
Right. Never Shake a Baby's back for the Blackouts.
And she's taking on Lisa Rose.
And both these girls trying to get past the prospective blockers. Never Shake a Baby gets there first. Her lead jammers, Never Shake a Baby! Nina Spankins going to make Lisa Rose take steps back.
Well, she took her back quite a bit.
Yep.
A quarter of the track there.
Love the look on her face when she knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
Lisa Rose a little slow to get back on her feet.
Lisa Rose down, takes a hit from Heavy Chevy there, knocking her off her balance a little bit.
And by the way, grand slam for Never Shake a Baby.
Oh my God, can't forget about that.
Gotta get that out there, grand slam.
It's what she does. She stacks up grand slams.
We are down to under a minute. Another grand slam for Never Shake a Baby! Woo! We're down to under 50 seconds for this half.
Lisa Rose taking on Heavy Chevy, Krispy Kreme up there up top. Lisa Rose able to get through.
Never Shake a Baby making it through again as well.
No pack called, pack reestablished.
4 points picked up by Never Shake a Baby, and she's going to call it off. She called it off in like 32 seconds, so we should be able to get one more jam in. It's going to be close, but we should be able to get one more jam in for this half.
Reckless Ratchet out there with the chamber panty for the Purple Rain.
And of course, we don't stop until that final whistle blows.
That's right.
100 to 80, 20-point gap opened up there due to Never Shake a Baby and her awesome jamming.
And her jamming clinic.
Yes. Becca recognize.
And we will not get that jam in.
I was wrong. It is halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, to recap, at the half, it is 80 to 100 with the Black and Bluegrass Blackouts in the lead!
A really, score notwithstanding, only 20 points, but it's been a close game so far. The defenses have been great on both sides. Jammer action's been tremendous.
It really has. This is what you come to Derby to see.
No doubt about
It has been close the whole time. I'm literally on the edge of my seat. I haven't sat back yet. We're paying for that later.
All right, I think we're going to take about 15 minutes here, and we'll be back.
That's right. All right, girls are lining up. We're going to get back into the second half. Just another reminder at the half, the score is Black and Bluegrass 100, Gem City Roller Girls 80. It's a close one, folks. I think this one's going to go down to the last whistle.
The last whistle.
Last whistle.
Number 81, Lisa Rose, jamming for the Purple Rain.
And for the Blackouts, we're going to start out with Pedal to the Metal. I think a big congratulations to Pedal to the Metal. She gets married in 2 weeks.
Oh, big congratulations.
Congratulations, Pedal to the Metal.
TV star, bride-to-be.
I know.
All-star jammer.
This world is her oyster.
It really is.
Tonight. And your lead jammer, Lisa Rose.
I knew if I announced that she's getting married, like she wouldn't get lead jammer, and I was just waiting. Just gonna curse her with that. Say all these great things, doesn't get it.
Yeah. And 4 points picked up there for Gem City.
4 unanswered points for
That
Gem
is true.
City.
So now it becomes a 16-point game. We'll see how they come out of the break. Sometimes you come out of the break on fire, and sometimes you don't.
Sometimes it takes a jam or two to get back into it.
That's
Outer
true.
Spacey right now taking the jammer panty for the Purple Rain.
And Becca Recognized has returned for the Blackouts. There they go. Becca Recognized taking a second to spot her pick her spot.
Trying to do a little measuring there, seeing where the best place for her to go in was. And Outer Spacey, lead jammer.
Yep. Becca got kind of pushed to the outside, had to
Now push to the
Out on
inside.
the inside, yeah.
He's all over the place on the out and outs.
losing a lot of ground there.
Hatsumali forcing Outer Spacey out. She has to come back in. Oh, and right back and through it. 5 points for the Grand Slam for Outer Spacey.
Looks like Gem City came back from the break to play. Makes it right through the hole and calls it off.
Wow, taking a big double hip check there from Hatsumali and Pinna Pussycat. Still able to get through and pick up some points.
4 points, so she picks up 9. So now it's a 7-point game. These Gem City Roller Girls are doing a really good job of
Gem
trying
City
to catch up.
Yep, Gem City came out of halftime really on fire.
That's right, ready to go. Never Shake a Baby is going to try to put a stop to it.
You got to stop the bleeding at some point.
That's right. There she goes.
And there's the
There they
whistle.
both go.
Reckless Ratchet, the jammer star for Purple Rain. She is working, trying to whip herself around from her own teammate.
She does. Your lead jammers, Never Shake a Baby. We might see some jammer on jammer action. You
Yep.
know?
Reckless Ratchet right there on top of her. It is an absolute foot race right now.
Both of these girls are so fast. Calls it off. 0-0 jam.
Right. Reckless Ratchet is quick.
She really
is
is.
very fast out there. When you put her and Neva out there on the same line, it's a real big question as to, and especially whoever gets lead jammer first, the other one is always right on her heels.
Yeah, we've said a lot about Never Shake a Baby and her quickness, but
Yeah,
Reckless Ratchet's right there.
Reckless Ratchet's right up there with her.
Pedal to the metal.
And number 34, that is
Demented Damsel.
Demented Damsel. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here. I'm a helper.
You're there for me.
I am. These 5 words I'll say to you. Pedal to the metal looked like she made it out of the pack, but then she had to go all the way back. And it doesn't matter. She is getting sent to the penalty box. Not what the Blackouts need right now.
And that's going to give Demented Damsel a power jam.
That was a track cut. Yep. Lead jammer, Demented Damsel.
I can't. Demented Damsel now fighting off Von Beethoven. Crispy Green. She gets through, picks up 5 points. Von Beethoven now heading to the sin bin. 0 points picked up for both teams on that last final approach.
And again, I can say this, the power jam was ending as the whistle blew. So we're going to have 2 jammers out here for this one. Power jam is ended. We're going to have Pedal to the Metal
along with Outer Spacey.
Right. And they're off.
Outer Spacey really fighting to get through, but
Your lead jammer is pedal to the metal. You were saying, I mean, she busted right out of that pack.
she absolutely did.
And there she makes it through. And that's a grand slam for pedal to the metal. If you remember the last half, she had 20 points in one jam.
Yes, she did.
Definitely knows what she's doing out there.
And one thing about these Black and Bluegrass jammers, if they're able to get lead jammer right around turn 1, they're really having a much better jam if they get it later.
It's true.
They're explosive really quick off of that line, and then they just putting up 10, 15 points on each jam if they're able to get it quickly. It's almost like setting the tone for that jam.
So 9 points total picked up for pedal to the metal, 4 points picked up by Outer Spacey.
Yeah, good job there by Outer Spacey on that last pass to match her point for point, at least on that last pass.
Definitely.
Reckless Ratchet now jamming for the Purple Rain.
7 points, 7 small points separate these teams. 109 for the Blackouts, 102 for Gem City.
It is a slobber knocker right now for sure.
Sure is. You tell them, good old JR. Becker recognized on the line for Black and Bluegrass.
Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
I think that's Big Red.
And your lead jammer.
Reckless Ratchet.
Made it right around the pack on the inside without anybody even noticing her. 4 points picked up by Reckless Ratchet.
Yeah, and Pinna Pussycat is now going to head to the penalty box for Black and Bluegrass. That is going to be a 4-on-3 pack advantage for Black and Bluegrass.
Heavy Jimmy knocked Reckless Ratchet out of bounds, and instead of following her back and back and back, she just calls it off.
Calls it off.
Smart
Wise
move.
move there, absolutely.
Yeah. 3-point game, 109-106. Never Shake a Baby is going to take it up for Black and Bluegrass.
Yeah, we're going to take an official timeout here.
Yes.
Let's pay some bills.
Right. Well, I want to give another big thank you for coming out to NECO, NECCO. It's Black and Bluegrass's Big Hits and Big Hearts featured charity. They serve at-risk youth through community-based services like therapeutic foster care, independent living, in-home, mental health, residential, and more. If you haven't done it yet, stop by the booth. They're still back there. And learn more about them, or go to necco.org. That's neco.org. They're always looking for temporary or permanent foster parents. Check out their site, neco.org, necco.org. The silent auction is about to end. It's going to end at 9:30, so if you have something or if you want to see what's up there, now is the time to do it. If you have something you've bid on and you think you're going to win, go over to the tables where they are. They're going to try to give them out over there. And if not, we'll announce you back here. But silent auction is ending in 9:30. It's about 8 minutes, so go check it out.
And on the track, Lisa Rose picks up a lead jammer pretty quickly.
Well, we are on a power jam. Becca recognizes sitting in the penalty box right now.
So it does make it
surprise.
easier. Yeah. But she still did it. It was still an accomplishment.
She's going up against 3 blockers,
Yep.
Silver Rose
And Melcat
and Melcat with the last 2, Crochetti. And she's going to the box.
for blocking with her head.
And a high, head block. And
You don't see
that will release Becca Recognize.
Yep.
And the Power Jam flip-flop. Now, is it still the case that she will only serve the time that Becca served?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if that rule had changed or not, so she will only
No,
serve the amount.
that's the same. Yeah, you saved them enough time.
So she'll be in there less than 30 seconds. She was in there for close to 30 seconds, but
But going for a blocking with her head, doing her best Coco Beware impersonation.
and Becca Recognize is going to return to the spin bin. And it looks like Lisa Rose was released right before Becca got there, so she's probably got to serve the full 30 seconds. What a crazy, crazy jam.
Is there cake in the penalty box? I just
There might
wonder.
be. We do have a grand slam for Lisa Rose.
There should be cake in the penalty box.
I think so. We could probably deliver some. I know where we can get some cake for Keith.
I like it.
And another grand slam for Lisa Rose.
That's bringing this to a 1-point game.
1-point game, and I think she just passed those points. She's going to call it off. A grand slam. Lisa Rose, we have a lead change. Gem City has just taken the lead, 116-112.
Becca recognized through on her initial pass.
And another 4 points picked up by Lisa Rose. I thought I heard the end whistle there, and I was wrong. There it is. This jam is over. 120-112, an 8-point game. Gem City takes the lead and adds 8 more points.
Gem City really poured it on there. They took advantage of those 2 jammer penalties from BBRG.
It's true. That's how you do it. I'm going to say again, the silent auction is ending in like 4 minutes, so if you have a silent auction you bid on, go over there and check it out. See if you won. You'll pay for it and take home your stuff.
Demented Damsel jamming for the Purple Rain.
And we have Never Shake a Baby for Black and Bluegrass. Never Shake a Baby gets knocked down, but she gets back up again. Nothing's going to keep her down. Your lead jammer is Never Shake a Baby! Demented Damsel has some moves as well.
Let's see if she's able. Yep, picks up 4 points and holds Demented Damsel to 0.
4 quick points, cutting into Gem City's lead. Gem City's big lead here. It's an 11-point game. We are at 116 Black and Bluegrass, 127 Gem City. Pedal to the Metal is going to do the honors for the Blackouts. And Outer Space is going to do the honors for Gem City. And there they go.
Outer Spacey taking some good blocks there from Billy Bitchlap. Outer Spacey knocked to the inside there.
Pedal to the Metal made it through. I can't tell who up your lead jammer is. Outer Spacey.
Outer Spacey's lead jammer.
Pedal to the Metal's up front. What's going to happen?
It's dogs and cats living together. It's all kinds of crazy.
That's right. Outer Spacey did the right thing calling it off.
That's all you can do right there.
A 0-0 jam.
Pedal to the Metal was dialed in and she was about to pick up some points.
Yep, indeedy.
I pulled 2 people with babies.
I didn't see anybody. Sorry. If we saw it, we would have.
Just a reminder, folks, sitting on the floor, please over 18 only.
That's right.
For your safety and, well, your safety.
Right. These girls are flying by. They can run into you. So if you are under the age of 18 or if you're holding something under the age of 18,
yes, please remove them from the floor.
you cannot sit in suicide seating. Your lead jammer, Becca recognized, and we are on a power jam. This is fortunate for the Blackouts because they have the chance to pick up some much-needed catch-up points.
Absolutely.
And a grand slam for Becca recognized.
And all 3 spots there filled up in the penalty box for the Purple Rain. And Mortal Wombat now heading to the penalty box.
And Becca makes it past willy-nilly for another, I believe that was a grand slam. Grand slam there. Becca recognized and she calls it off. That's 10 points for her. And they've retaken the lead, 126-125, a 1-point game. Lead change.
Coming in a jam for the Purple Rain is Lisa Rose.
And we have Never Shake a Baby for the Black and Bluegrass.
Little Miss Speedy Gonzalez herself.
When you have a 1-point game and you want to put some distance,
That's what I would do.
both these girls are good. Never Shake a Baby blocking out Lisa Rose up front. She's trying to make it through. Getting held up, and she makes it past. Your lead jammer, Never Shake a Baby!
The defense there on that beginning jam from Silver Rose and company was really impeccable.
And looks like Lisa Rose took a spill. But then so did Never Shake a Baby, so nobody scores on that one. 0-0, still 1-point game.
If you can hold Never Shake a Baby to 0 points, you deserve it all.
It's true. Calamity of errors in that case.
Seriously. Another speedster on the track for Black and Bluegrass, pedal to the metal.
That's right. And Demented Damsel there for the Gem City Purple Rain.
I see this being a good foot race right here to see Lead Jammer.
Another one. Each one has a blocker in the penalty box, so everything's pretty much even.
So all even 3-on-3 in the back. Pedal to the metal, forced back around to the outside.
Nice inside move. Takes it around. Your Lead Jammer, pedal to the metal! Good moves there.
She really is. Those plates on her skates got to be loose because she's able to shoot back and forth.
Janita Spankin holding back the minute Damsel, so we get a grand slam for pedal to the metal! 5 points. The hot tea volley, Janita Spankin show up there is holding back their blocker. And we have another grand slam for pedal to the metal! Putting some distance in this lead.
That's exactly what they're in need right now. Janita Spankin taking herself to the penalty box.
And another grand slam, pedal to the metal! That's the third, right?
That's the third one, 15 points.
15 points, let's see, she had 20 one other time. She's setting up for another run. Runs into a wall of white, they were waiting for her. Demented Damsel finally making it out of the pack for the first time.
Yep, and she is on her initial pass.
And he calls it off. 2 points there, so 17 points
total
for pedal to the metal.
Clap your hands, folks.
That's right.
Heck of a jam.
Make some noise.
Woo! My
You guys
God.
are seeing awesome derby tonight. You're
That
so
it absolutely
spoiled.
is.
Every single one of you are spoiled.
This is the kind of derby you paid to see.
143, 125.
Man, put some space
On
in
that
between
17-point run, 18-point game.
Becker recognized jamming for the Black and Bluegrass Blackouts.
And is it Reese Ratchet?
That is Reckless Racket.
Restless Ratchet. And your lead jammers, Becker recognized.
Good, she needed that.
Shitty Krispy Kreme setting up front. She calls it off. Picks up a point.
One and done.
One and done. That was it.
Smart move, though, because Racy Ratchet had to kick into overdrive. He was coming around really
She
fast.
did. Put into fifth gear. She was ready to roll.
All right. If I haven't said enough, the silent auction is now over, so if you bid on things, go back in the back and see if you won.
Outer Spacey now. Jamming for the Purple Rain.
That's right, Never Shake a Baby. These two have formed a bitter rivalry. Look how bitter.
It hurt. You can see the teeth bared and the claws were out.
It's true. A lot of hissing and... Oh, we're going to be on a power jam out of Spacey.
Wow, for a back block.
And on the power jam, your lead jammer
Is Never Shake a Baby!
And if you're going to have somebody take advantage of a power
Oh
jam,
my God, yes.
Never Shake a Baby's the one you want, or the one you don't want. She just picked up her first Grand Slam, Never Shake a Baby! First in this jam, not,
Right.
doesn't count the other stuff. Derby's full of short memories.
Never knocked down.
She's got to take the inside so she doesn't get a track cut.
Yeah, Lisa Rose putting her to the floor, so she's going to go back around to turn 2. Or turn 1, excuse me.
That's right. She got knocked back a bunch of pegs. There she goes. Having a little bit of a hard time making it through, but she does make it through.
Curly Knox put a hit on her there and put her down. 5 points in the Grand Slam.
Slam. Never Shake a Baby!
Everyone out on the track right now in the empty penalty box.
That's right. No longer on the power jam here. As she calls it off. Outer Spacey. There's 4 points there for Never Shake a Baby at the end. I believe someone's calling a timeout. Our score right now, 158-125, is the Black and Bluegrass pulling ahead.
Timeout, Tate. Timeout, Gem City.
And we're getting ready to start again. Pedal to the metal for the Black and Bluegrass.
Tear a hole in you.
Tara Holenview jamming for the Purple Rain.
Thank you, I couldn't see. Yeah, I know, that's why I told it to
Yeah, I
you.
appreciate it.
And there they go. Lots of bodies falling down. Your lead jammer, though, is pedal to the metal! Lots of whistles being blown. Looks like, I don't know what just happened there, but it's a 0-0. Jam ended. Let the rest sort it out. I don't know exactly what happened, but that one ended abruptly. Abrupt ending.
They just decided they didn't want to have a jam.
I think you're right.
Should take it off.
Score's still 158 up. We're gonna have a timeout.
Yep, Ogre just motioned for an official timeout. They're gonna talk about it.
That's right. 158, 125. Black and Bluegrass Blackouts in control right now.
Hey, everybody. I would like to take this time real quick to bring your attention to a podcast I do with your very own Black and Bluegrass Roller Girls announcer, Scotty Mouth. Along with myself, Josh Bodecker, and our compatriot, Josh Flowers, every week we have chats about everything entertainment, local events, and more. Hey, and every once in a while we even interview your favorite roller girl. So stop on by and give us a listen. You can find us at autfn.wordpress.com. You can also find us on iTunes, Facebook, and YouTube. Just search our name and you can find us. If you happen to live in the Northern Kentucky area, you can watch us on cable on Time Warner Channel 22 and Cincinnati Bell Channel 822. Well, let's get back to more roller derby action.
What happened was they called a penalty, and then they thought that person got injured, so they called it because of injury. That person has to sit out for 3 jams, so someone is taking her spot. And they got it all sorted out.
That's kind of crazy.
It is.
That's a crazy turn of events.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
So we have Never Shake a Baby, and we have Tara Holenview.
Tara Holenview jamming for the Purple Rain.
And your lead jammer right out the box, Never Shake a Baby! She came to get down.
Hot Tamale takes a nasty skull there at turn 2. She looks okay, but I think she's going to the box for a penalty.
She goes down and gets a penalty for her trouble. 4 points picked up by Never Shake a Baby. And she calls it. 4 points, 4 unanswered points for Never Shake a Baby, taking it up to 162. Still pretty close, but we're down to 10 minutes left in this match.
10 minutes left in your main event here, your opening day for Black and Bluegrass Roller Derby. Reckless Ratchet jamming for the Purple Rain.
And Pedal to the Metal has returned to the jammer line for the Blackouts. And there they go. Pedal to the Metal right into a triangle of blockers.
Reckless Ratchet through in the lead jammer. Reckless Ratchet.
Made it right through. And she's kicking in the aftershock there.
And she is, the afterburners there are going.
The after something, I don't know. Kicking in the after party. 4 points picked up by Reckless Ratchet.
She is laser focused and dialed in. She's a woman on a mission.
That's right. Looks like 4 points picked up by Pedal to the Metal as well.
Wow! Incredible jam there by Reckless Ratchet, picking up the points, keeping BBRG to 0 on that last pass.
That's right. So it was an 8-4 jam right there. So a little bit of catch up. 166, 134.
32-point game.
Okay. Lisa Rose now jamming for Gem City.
And Never Shake a Baby. Do you think that Lisa Rose and Silver Rose are cousins?
They possibly could be.
I think they're related. They're play cousins. A friend of mine at work tells me he loves me like a play cousin.
Hi. You can't get rid of me even if I do quit.
Yeah, I'm okay with that, though.
Your lead jammer, Silver Rose's cousin, Lisa Rose.
Are these the ones?
Can you announce? Yeah, just these 3 meet us by the silent auction table.
Okay.
What do you think those Thanksgiving dinners are like at the Rose family?
And I'll take them after
Oh,
so I know how much.
Okay.
I bet Thanksgiving is a knockdown drag out.
Oh, it's gotta be. Never Shake a Baby picking up 4 points, 2 points there for Gem City on the other side.
The Silver Rose's cousin.
Your Silver
Lisa
Rose's
Rose.
cousin.
All right, quick announcement. I have 3 silent auctions that need to be claimed. First one is Gail Chastang. Gail Chastang. Oh, okay. She's gone. Okay, well, Crispy, you can take care of that. Got it. All right.
Man, you were told.
I was.
Dang.
Good thing you were there.
Seriously.
Thank you, Chevy.
Thanks,
Thank
Chevy.
you, Crispy.
Awesome.
Next, we have Richard Brown. Richard Brown, you've won your silent auction. Go back to the silent auction tables and claim your stuff. And the last one is Allison Thomas. Allison Thomas, you have won yours. Hello Kitty, here we come. Oh, nice. Won some Hello Kitty stuff. So Allison Thomas and Richard Brown, go back to the back and claim your stuff.
There was a Hello Kitty tote bag?
Apparently, I'm surprised we didn't see that. I didn't have any money, but I'm surprised that.
My nieces would have loved
I'm
that.
surprised Baby Slap didn't see it and demanded.
Totally get that
She
one.
loves Hello Kitty.
Referee down. Just kidding. That's why I said it under my breath. Away from the microphone.
Becca recognized.
Outer Spacey for the Purple Rain. Wow, and Outer Spacey quickly on the outside seam picks up lead jammer Outer Spacey.
That was a quick one. And of course, at this point, Gym City needs that. They need to get out fast and get around fast.
Yeah, they absolutely do. What she saw there was the Black and Bluegrass blockers were towards the middle and on the inside of the track, and no one was covering the outside lane. And she picked that right up.
And she just picked up her 5th point. She lapped Becca recognized, so she got a grand slam out of that one. And again, that's what they needed at this point. We're down to 7 minutes. 31-point match. Black and Bluegrass in control, but Gem City is definitely making a
They're making a case
Yes,
that they can come back,
definitely.
and we know they can. Reckless Ratchet out jamming for the Purple Rain.
And Pendleton the middle back out for the Blackouts. As they were setting up there, the blockers all kind of looked like a freeze frame picture.
Like the very end of a sitcom where they...
Yeah. And your lead jammer.
Reckless Ratchet.
Right.
She's got control of this jam. And if you're going to pull ahead, that's the first thing you need to do.
That's right. If you're not in control, you have a much less chance of picking up points.
That's right, and achieving your goal. And right now she picks up 5 points. Gets that grand slam.
Yeah, Pedal to the Metal is just hit up against the wrong blockers.
Pedal to the metal now to her initial pass.
Now Reckless Ratchet getting knocked out by Silver Rose, has to call it.
And good call off there because Pedal to the metal was on her way in.
She got 2 points.
Pick up
a total of 7.
So 7 on that jam, 0 for Black and Bluegrass.
So we are looking at a 23-point game. So that lead just shrinks and shrinks and shrinks.
Just keeps getting tinier.
5.5 minutes left. Never Shake a Baby coming out for the Blackouts.
And that's Outer Spacey for Gym City.
Another bitter rivalry that is taking a grip tonight. There's Outer
Man.
Spacey running right into Tang.
Tank showing her why they call her that.
That's right. And Never Shake a Baby getting knocked to the inside, gets right back up and in their face. Either one of these girls can pop out, but your lead jammer, first one out, Never Shake a Baby! This looks to be another possible one and done. And she calls it. It was a 3 and done. She got 3 points before calling that off.
You know, I don't know if we've ever thought of this, but I bet some people would pay for it. Take a hit from Hot Tamale. I bet some people would pay for that. Get out of the track, have Hot Tamale come and take you out. I bet some people would pay a few
Should
dollars
that be
for
one
that.
of the silent auctions next time?
I think it totally should be.
Nice.
Take a hit from Hot Tamale.
That's right. I wouldn't do it. I'm a delicate flower.
You really are a delicate
Hey,
flower.
listen, I'm a delicate flower. We have an empty penalty box. We have a Becca Recognize and a Tara Holding You.
And your beautiful alabaster skin. Do you even have pores?
I do somewhere.
Seriously.
Yeah, oh, shucks.
Stop it.
And your lead jammers, Tara Holding You. Chest bumping. Lots of chest bumping.
Very nice on that initial pass. Big red redemption.
4 points there for Tara Holland. She calls it off. Down to less than 3.5 minutes left. We'll have a couple more jams. It is a 22-point game here. Quick math in my head.
Still very
22.
close.
It is very close. You guys, again, anyone watching this is spoiled because this is great derby. And there is a timeout. Not exactly sure what's going on, but it looks like Von Beethoven's going to sit out, maybe? Who did? Who fouled out?
Blackouts.
Black 8. Oh, that's Silver Rose. Silver Rose has fouled out of the game. Give her a hand, folks. She definitely gave her all and more. Von Beethoven's going to serve her time. Pedal to the Metal's going to jam.
Pedal to the Metal really running
And
into
Racy Ratchet, I believe, has made it out. Your lead jammers. Racy Ratchet.
Mortar Wombat all up in the face of Pedal to the Metal, keeping her back. Oh, tries to go low there, but Shanita Spangen keeps her in check.
And
3
picks up
points.
3 points. Again,
To
chipping
0.
away at this lead. We're at a 19-point game.
And while chipping away is good, it's some.
It's okay. I've called her about 4 different names tonight.
That was reckless, Ratchet. I called her about 4 different names tonight because I'm not on my game, apparently.
Must be.
Who's that guy?
Oh, I don't know.
What were you calling her?
I don't know. I don't even know what I called it. Rocket Ratchet or something. I don't know.
Never Shake a Baby.
With Outer Spacey on the line for Gem City.
Running into a total wall. Gets knocked outside. Outer Spacey having room problems. Lead jammer, Never Shake a Baby. With under 2 minutes left in the match, Black and Bluegrass kind of needed to keep the control.
Yeah, and if Neva can do this, if Neva can put some points on the board and keep this jam, and calls it off pretty quickly there.
And sneaking in 1 point was Outer Spacey.
Wow, she got the better of Neva on that one. That
That's
doesn't
right.
happen a lot.
It does not.
Take a picture of it.
18 points separate these teams. We're down to 1 minute, 20 seconds and counting. This will probably be the last jam.
It might be.
Anything can happen. This is still a close game.
Tara Hole and you jamming for the Purple Rain.
And Pedal to the Metal for Black and Bluegrass. Trying to make it past.
Oh,
makes
Tara
it out.
Hole and you got a trap cut.
Your lead jammers, Pedal to the Metal. We're on a power jam for what could be under a minute left. This could be the last jam of the night. Who here likes what they've seen? Grand Slam, Pedal to the Metal.
The proverbial nail in the coffin there.
She makes it back through and gets knocked down. Gets right back up. And the power jam has ended. Pedal has called it off with 15 seconds left.
Why did you not call a timeout here?
3 points for Pedal to the Metal there at the last bunch.
What are you doing? Holy Jesus.
And a timeout called by Gem City with... It's going to be some time put back on the ticker, I guarantee. The time has run out, but they're going to sort that out while we have a Gem City timeout. We're going to have one more jam.
One more jam's gonna happen.
Let's hear it for one more jam! That's right.
It's almost like free roller derby.
It is. The score right now is Gem City 155, Black and Bluegrass 181. 4 seconds on the clock. So there's no denying this will be the last jam, but they will go. They could go the whole 2 minutes.
Yeah, they might go the whole 2 minutes.
If it's that good, they could go the whole 2 minutes.
If Reckless Ratchet gets the lead jammer, you can bet your sweet bottom dollar it's probably going to go 2 minutes.
That's right. That's Reckless Ratchet. I apologize again for getting your name wrong a number of times. I am a hot, wet mess. And we have Never Shake a Baby out there for the Black and Bluegrass.
Yep. That's a determined look right there if I've ever seen one.
She can get the save here. Get the save.
Absolutely. Pulling her oldest chap.
That's a sports thing, right?
That is a sports thing. Good job, Scotty.
Hey, learning all the time.
You're never too old to learn.
That's right. I'm proving it every day. We're going to get this started in just a second. As soon as that whistle blows, we will be on our last jam.
5 seconds call by Sunshine.
I'm excited. And there they go. Last jam has started. Never Shake a Baby knockdown. Reckless Ratchet getting knocked around.
BBRD doing a great job of recycling, and she goes back around. Both jammers having to start back from almost the beginning.
They are totally fighting for it.
Oh, a big knockdown there. Roller girls all over the place.
And Gem City did not need this. Power jam. She's going to the box for what I believe was a low block, because I think somebody fell over top of her. Never Shake a Baby is your lead jammer on the power jam. And she calls it off. This one is over.
We talked about how penalties can kill you, and definitely with the last 2 jams there, those 2 penalties for the jammer.
It really is. This last penalty was the nail in the proverbial coffin.
It definitely was for the Purple Rain.
The unofficial score right now is 181 Black and Bluegrass, 155 Gem City Roller Girls. Your winners are going to be the Black and Bluegrass Blackouts.
Let's hear it for them.
Unless someone forgot to carry the 3.
I hate when I forget to carry the 3.
I know. Give it up for your winners, the Black and Bluegrass Blackouts! Here they are, the winning Blackout team.